All right, in today's video, we are going to be talking about downsizing and what that means if you're a senior and what your options are, what does that look like, and how it can help. So let's get after it right now. All right, my name is Diana Filkins. I'm a realtor in Missoula and the Bitterroot here in Western Montana. And right now I'm out in the country. I'm still in Missoula County. I'm about 30 minutes away from downtown Missoula. If you look straight ahead, that is Y, W-Y-E, and it is on the west side of Missoula. And then a little bit further and a little more west is Frenchtown. So you can see that the views are stunning. We just went to a beautiful showing here. It went really well. And yeah, let's dive right in to downsizing. Now, of course, before I do that, I'm just gonna have to close this gate real quick. So stand by. I'm back. Let's do this. Okay, downsizing, right? That's what we're talking about. Need some hand sanitizer, of course. Downsizing. Okay, so I really enjoy working with seniors because I just feel a need, a sense to help seniors because they've been taking care of people their entire lives. And it's about dang time that somebody takes care of them. And what I'm encountering is that there are quite a few seniors who are sitting on a ton of home equity, and their homes are just too big. They've got this like a 3,000, 4,000 square foot home with 4 or 5 bedrooms that their families have. They've come, they've lived, they've had memories, and now they have moved on to their own lives, like whatever it may be. And so these rooms are now sitting empty, and the maintenance on a home, to clean a home it's that big, or there's just so much stuff in the home because it's all these memories and all these people have lived here and now they have moved on. Or if someone passes, a spouse passes, then all their stuff is still there. And the reason that these seniors are still living in these homes, even though it's just too much for them, is because the process of downsizing is overwhelming. I 100% understand, because frankly, I am knee deep in helping my parents, and they're going through the exact same thing. They have 4 levels in their home, over 4,000 square feet, and it's just the 2 of them. What do they need all that space for? And on top of that, the 4 levels, there's about 100 stairs going from the basement down up to the 4th floor. And it's all carpeted. So vacuuming over 100 stairs on 4 levels is not only dangerous, like you could slip and fall, you could hurt yourself, you could take your back out, so many possibilities. But it's also so tiring. Like, I'm not anywhere close to my 60s, but that brings me pain just thinking about it. And all these rooms are sitting empty, and the reason they haven't downsized is because their home is so full of stuff. It's memories, and to be honest with you, it's my memories too. Things from when I was in college, all of my college things, or all of my kids' baby things are still there. Or I'm a former teacher, so all of my teaching things are still there. And I don't live there anymore, but all of the memories are still there. And They have just recently started the process of downsizing, going through their things, throwing things away, recycling, donating, selling their things so that they can buy a smaller home. 1,500 square feet, 2 bed, 1 bath, 2 bed, 2 bath, like a smaller home that it's not as hard to maintain. The electricity bill is going to be lower, like all your bills are going to be lower just because the sheer size of the home is going to be smaller. So there are huge benefits to moving into a smaller home, except it's all the emotional things that come with downsizing is what's holding people back. And rightfully so. These are memories and it's emotional. Like that is where you brought your baby home. That is where you your baby walked for the first time. That is where you taught your son how to drive for the first time. That's where you took pictures for prom for your kids. I mean, I get it. And it is so emotional, but it is also so important to, once you reach a certain age, to make a decision with your mind instead of your heart. And in your mind, you know that it's best to live in a smaller home. No, it would be not only good for you, but good for your pocketbook. And you can do it at a very low cost. Because you're most likely, if you are a senior and you have been living in your home for 30, 40, 50 years, you most likely don't have a mortgage payment anymore. And so you could roll over the equity that you have on your house and buy a smaller house cash. And you still won't have a mortgage, and you'll still have money left over to enjoy your life. Or I was helping some lovely buyers where they were seniors, and the wife in particular had some eye issues. And because of that, she was not allowed to drive over 40 miles an hour. So she had to live in Missoula, and she had to be able to access all the things without driving on the highway, which is a challenge. So finding her a unicorn downsizing home was challenging, but you know what? You have to dig and you have to find it. And I really like helping people move through this. It's a life stage. It's a next chapter, and holding their hands through the process, because it's not just about real estate. It's about your life, and having someone who understands, has compassion, and has patience for you, and that it might take you a week, 2 weeks, a month to clean out one bedroom because that is where your sister passed away. And having someone who understands and has patience for these life events that have happened and gives you time and space to process and like have a moment. Like if you need to cry, cry. Like, and having the resources in the community to help you through this process. So one of my dear friends, she owns a company that specifically helps seniors pack and move. Now, she has a team of people who will pack for you, but you ultimately need to decide what goes and what stays, or what you want to take to your next home. So she will walk you through the process, help you make those decisions, and have the patience if you need a moment to cry. And that's okay. If you need to clean out your husband's closet because he has passed away, she will help you do that and help decide where the clothes are going to go, where his tools are going to go, where all of his things are going to go. Do you want to keep them? Do you want to box them up? Do you want to donate them? Do you want to sell them? And she does it with patience and understanding. And having those resources is super duper important. Now, another thing that I want to bring up when it comes to downsizing is the importance of being close to other family members. So whether that means buying another home that's smaller, or maybe it is time that you downsized and you went to assisted living. Like, let's just be frank, some people need that kind of assistance. So having someone like myself, or having someone to help you and your family decide which assisted living home is best for you, and helping you through that process, and giving you resources in the community to assist you during that process, because it's an emotional one. It is an emotional one, and it's a financial one. So connecting you with a financial planner who will help you decide, where does your money go after you sell your home? What kind of bank accounts should you have? Should you invest some of the money so that your family members can have it once you pass? What kind of programs, or should you put your money in a trust so that your granddaughter, when she reaches the age of 18, she can access money from the trust so that she could go to school, or she could travel abroad for a year, whatever it may be. Having those resources from trusted vendors that I can provide for you in our community. And these are all local people who I've used them quite a few times, so I know how they operate, and I know that they can handle a tough situation. Now, I always tell my senior clients, although this is a challenge, and it is difficult. I'm not going to sugarcoat that downsizing is difficult on many, many different levels, especially the emotional level. It is a challenge. But at the same time, it's also best to do this and downsize when you are still active, when you are still able to move, when you are in good health, when it's you and your spouse. Because can you imagine 10 times harder if your spouse passes and you have to do this all by yourself? Or if your family lives across the country and they're not able to help you? Or maybe they're just unwilling to help you. That's possible too. But it's better to do this when you are able to, and before your dementia has gone too far, or before you slip and fall and you need a hip replacement, or do it before you lose your vision or your hearing. Now, it's not impossible, of course, to do all those things once things have progressed. Not impossible. Nothing is impossible. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm a firm believer. But it is better to downsize when you are able to. It will make the process slightly easier. So, of course, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. Any comments as well. And if you or a loved one in the Missoula area or the Bitterroot here in Western Montana are looking to downsize, or even just start that conversation. Had to take a quick break. I am on Reserve Street in Missoula. My phone overheated, so I had to stop. All right, so of course, call, text, email. If you know anyone who wants to start the conversation about downsizing, even if that's not something they want to do right now, or they need time to think about it, because it's a big decision. Reach out, call, text, email. All my contact information is down in the description box below. I would love to talk to you and your family members, like whoever wants to be involved and help you. I communicate with everybody, and I will be patient. I am a firm believer of real estate. You don't have to buy right now. You don't have to sell right now. The best time to buy and sell real estate is on your timeline. And this is so especially true for downsizing and our seniors. And we need to take care of them because they've been taking care of people their entire lives. So it's about time somebody take care of them. And I just really love it. So call, text, email. I'm Dinah Filkins, realtor in Missoula and the Bitterroot in Western Montana. And